and I saw what it looked to be them brandishing their gun. And that's why my camera goes like I'm moving out the way. Because the silhouette of the person is, I know for a damn fact that this is not the damn chief of police of Dalton Lacey. He ain't on no protection detail. What is he doing out of his jurisdiction in a police car, turning on his lights? What the hell is going on?
This mayor is so dangerous. We have something that I can't believe is actually happening. We have an American citizen being intimidated, being stalked by a mayor and her police chief. And oh yeah, and her boyfriend as well.
Hey family, how y'all doing? This your boy Jedediah. So look, I have to get off of here, but I'm sitting in this courthouse, and of course I ain't afraid, but I'm pretty fucking agitated, and I need y'all to come on up here. I didn't think that this was gonna be like it is, but the entire fucking Dalton Police Department is here.
In this video, we'll be talking about Jedediah Brown and him being in a legal matter, which is perfectly fine in our society, right? Dealing with a restraining order, going to court, and being intimidated by an impressive police presence under Tiffany Henyard's leadership. This is absolutely insane. We're going to talk about his encounters with the police and Kamal Woods and the mayor, Tiffany Henyard's role in all this. Being in government and law enforcement is basically a systematic pressure that Jedediah has faced, trying to scare him. Is the reason why so many Dalton residents are scared of the police department. Before we talk more about this, let's get to some more of the recent news involving the super mayor.
I'm happy that it seems like the residents will eventually get the answers to the questions that they've been asking.
This is the third federal subpoena served on the village of Dalton in just the past 12 days, and it is by far the most substantial. And it's the first to specifically name Dalton's embattled mayor, Tiffany Henyard. The 7-page subpoena served Monday at Dalton Village Hall asks for all payments, expense reimbursements, per diems, and credit card expenditures for Mayor Henyard. The same information is also requested for her top assistant, Keith Freeman, and a pair of businesses controlled by Freeman, as well as several trustees and village employees who've traveled with Henyard. The subpoena also shows the FBI is looking into complaints by Dalton business owners whose licenses have been held up by the village, asking for licensing information for 10 bars and restaurants, including 2 that were raided and closed by Dalton police in February. And it's clear the feds are focusing on all the expensive out-of-state travel by Henyard and her crew, including first-class plane tickets, asking for travel records for all trips, with Dalton officers working thousands of hours of overtime to drive the mayor around and sometimes run her personal errands. Well, the FBI took notice, asking for shift records for a number of officers assigned to that detail, including Officer Terry Young, who last May reported working 303 hours over a 2-week period. In all, the FBI has served a total of 5 subpoenas over the past 2 weeks on Dalton and Thornton Township, where Henyard also serves as supervisor. This latest subpoena gives Dalton officials until May 20th to turn over the requested records to the federal grand jury.
Somebody going to jail.
So like I said in the last video, she's going to jail. And it doesn't seem like she cares about the FBI presence in her village at the township. She is losing her mind. This group of goons are becoming more and more unhinged. And that's why I want to talk about this story today. So this happened 2 days ago. Jedediah Brown, a community activist whose encounters with the Dalton Police Department has been nothing short of just crazy, frightening.
So right now I'm being followed by a cop car, and then he is pulling behind me, and I don't know who he is. Why are you following me? Okay, so this is a cop car, and that's Lacey. This is Lacey. This is some cop from some fucking department following me right now. Who are you? It's a completely tinted car. They following me wherever I'm going. I'm not fucking afraid. Who are you? All right, so now this then went to a whole nother level. Now they want to play games with me a whole different way. So I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this is. That's a blacked out car. It's police plated. This police played it. You know what, bro? They got me fucked up. Y'all got me good and fucked up. It's police cars all fucking around me, and they Dalton. These are all Dalton police officers, and I want to tell y'all, y'all really got the right nigga. Got the right one, bruh. This is the other car, and I want to make sure that these are Dalton-plated cars right here, because this ain't fucking Dalton. So whoever this is in this car, where the other car go? I'm not fucking afraid of y'all. So stop playing with me. Play with your mama. I'm not afraid of you. And what you gonna do, bruh, is y'all gonna fuck around and find out. I'm not afraid of y'all. So whoever this is in this car, that's what y'all doing. They should be in Dalton. If these are Dalton police cars, you should be in fucking Dalton. Shouldn't you be in Dalton? Shouldn't you be in Dalton? Huh? I'm not finna, man, bro, what's up? You got the gun in the badge, get your bitch ass out if you gonna chase me, clown. If you gonna fucking follow me, get your bitch ass out. Ain't nobody scared of y'all whole ass niggas. Don't fucking play with me. Now I'm on your ass. Now I'm behind you. Fucking world, I'm not scared of none of this shit. I'm not scared of none of this shit, boy. What's up? I'm not scared of none of this shit. What up? What up? Huh? What's up, clown ass? Now don't fucking follow me again. Play with your fucking mama, dumbass.
Like, this is actually happening in our society. A systematic challenge because Jedediah Brown uncovered some very important information about how corrupt this police department is. Let's start from the very beginning, why Jedediah Brown found himself in the crosshairs of the supermayor. So to understand that, let's talk more about who Jedediah Brown is. He is a community activist. He was here to uncover the issues with Andrew Holmes, the trustee that's accused of sexual conduct in Las Vegas of last year. But he was able to uncover some really dangerous things that's been happening with the police of Dalton. And he's been so effective of uncovering how corrupt the police are to that point where one of these police officers by the name of Staples tried to file a restraining order against him. Mind you, he never met the woman, never contacted the woman. He was able to explain all this at the annual township meeting a couple of weeks ago. Check it out.
So what you're dealing with is people trying to figure out how does a man that's homeless come to try to bring awareness to what's going on, like a police officer. I have a video of one of your officers having sex in your jail cell. I'm trying to figure out how does a woman who you know have compromised sensitive investigative material, how do you have a woman who is unethical in every sense of the word, had an irresponsible relationship with your former chief's child, did it on company time in a company vehicle and left the village when she should have been there protecting her, the citizens. She was trying to get her rocks off. This is what I'm trying to figure out. How does that woman become internal affairs for your police department, and then I get served with a restraining order today from that woman, and you allow her to be a police officer still in your department? With that being said, let me make it clear. If you're unethical on one side, we got to watch you on another. So the way you lead as a mayor is why we're handling you this way as a supervisor. And the best thing you can do with all the controversy is step aside and don't make these people have to go through another day.
So as you can see from this supermayor's face, she is pissed off at Jedediah Brown exposing this systematic problem she has with the Dalton Police Department, how corrupt they are, how unprofessional they are, and obviously some of the more salacious details involving the police department. So she's not really happy about this. So now let's fast forward to this court date. Jedediah was at the courthouse in Markham. So mind you, this is not in Dalton. This is important to understand because you'll be seeing some Dalton police officers, namely Lacey, there for no reason. He's not an officer at Markham. Why is he there? Shouldn't he be protecting the village of Dalton? Well, we'll get back to that. This is about a hearing about the restraining order issue. Now, off the bat, he believes that this is frivolous. He never contacted Staples. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I guess these cops don't care. So they want to display a force of power.
All right, y'all. So this your boy Jedediah, and I had to make sure I had to call my lawyer because at first I wasn't going to involve them. But here it goes once again. This is me at courthouse, and I'm just going for my own safety record like everybody else is doing. That dude right there in the back is Dalton Police Chief Lacey. Dalton Police Chief Lacey, that go Line Lieutenant Staples. And we finna go to this courthouse in a minute, but this how it goes. So my lawyer said I can record in here, just can't do it inside of the courthouse. Lacey, since you got all your officers here, how many protecting Dalton? How many protecting Dalton? How many protecting Dalton, my boy? What y'all scared of? Why police officers need a restraining order? Why am I here for a restraining order from police officers? You sound stupid. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, ain't no reason to be in court for restraining orders, right? Huh? Think about what? What you trying to tell me? I'm doing something illegal? What's that? What I can think about? There's no expectation of privacy in public. You want to get a sheriff? Go get him. Girl, I'm at court with you. How am I supposed to be 1,000 feet away from you when I'm standing here at the court door? You learned the rules.
So upon arrival, Jedediah was greeted by the excessive display of power. Officers from high-ranking officials all present in a calculated show of force. Now, mind you, this is just a restraining order. Officers that's supposed to be protecting the village of Dalton, all there. This was a clear message of intimidation. You may say, well, this was the blue backing each other up. But no, this was just a tactic designed to psychologically shake Jedediah Brown and any supporters or onlookers who were present.
Here's a long story short of court. I walk up out of there. You know, I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. Chief Lacey, they mad now. Chief Lacey did just like this while walking. He says, I'm gonna get you. Did you see that? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And I said, excuse me? Like, motherfucker, what? He said, I'm gonna get you. This is the chief of the Dalton Police. And this is my testimony of what I experienced today.
This is how Chief Louis Lacey operates. He is a brute. He is a bully. He's a garbage police officer, and he should have no business with the badge. So this was Lacey's intent. It was twofold. First, to scare Jedediah Brown into silence, and to broadcast a warning to anyone else who might dare challenge the police department's authority.
This man chased me. I didn't have a weapon. I didn't make no threat. He wasn't protecting no Tiffany Henyard. This man think he's a gangster. He's a rogue officer. He's dangerous. Nothing that I didn't already know based on my own research. But this man is dangerous.
Now, mind you, the feds are here. How stupid can one person be? But the problem is a group of them. It doesn't matter how many eyes are staring directly at the village of Dalton. They are out there trying to manipulate and try to intimidate someone who has been important in uncovering this disgusting, corrupt police department, with Lacey using his officers not as enforcers of the law, but as instruments of personal and political intimidation. But we all know exactly who is the true architects of this nonsense. It was Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend, Kamal Woods. Kamal Woods is Tiffany Henyard's ride or die. I mean, at this point, the feds are looking at Kamal Woods. He doesn't care. He's going to try to protect Tiffany Henyard. And he actually talked to Jedediah. This encounter with Jedediah had with Kamal Woods was at a gas station, which began as a casual interaction, quickly escalated into a situation that had a lot of covert threats. In my opinion, Kamal Woods' demeanor and his choice of words were calculated to intimidate. He tried to do it in a smooth, slick way. He basically hinted at potential repercussions for Jedediah's continued activism. And the sickest part of this is Kamal Woods throwing a covert threat, an underlying threat towards Jedediah Brown's mother.
I'm mad. And why I ain't playing no games. Kamal Woods said to me out of his mouth, and I quote, he said, doing what you doing, I would never get on live and tell nobody I still have a mother. I said, what? I said, huh? For me, the first time it didn't register. I looked him dead in his eyes when he said that. He said, doing what you doing, I just would never get on live and tell anybody I still have a mom. And then he followed that with another quote that I will never forget. Kamal Wood said to me, and don't go over there to Calumet City, because it get real dark over there. It gets real dark. Again, these are things that was in the conversation. I'm thinking, oh, this man chopping it up. I guess this is because he also said, I love you. And he also said you could be a millionaire. So I'm trying to figure out, well, what you saying? But I kept telling him, I'm saying, wait a minute, this conversation don't make sense to me. I'm trying to figure you out. I'm trying to figure this out.
And at the center of all this, Mayor Tiffany Henyard was in the car as they tried to stalk and chase and intimidate Jedediah Brown.
But what really, really, really stuck out to me was the boss. And do you all know that I didn't even have a clue that she was even in the damn car? And when I thought about it in hindsight, there was a hand in the car when he went back to the car. That woman was in that car that whole time. I guess. But this is the thing. This is not the face of a woman who deserves any public sympathy or any mercy. Because I know for a fact that she called this, that even with the FBI, they believe that they are untouchable. And this man who know our conversation, if he was a real man, wouldn't be a part of that.
So let's get this straight. The FBI are crawling all over the town. Lawyers are quitting on her. People are quitting on her. All the public defenders, right? The T.O. Hardimans of the world, Keith Price, they all stopped talking. They all are no longer publicly defending her. And she's in a car trying to chase and intimidate Jedediah Brown. This woman needs to be arrested. This woman needs to go to jail. She does not need to be in charge of anything. She is losing her mind. Now think about it. When it comes to this kind of intimidation, it's a psychological impact on Jedediah Brown and anyone who decides to fight back. Even Jedediah Brown in this video, he describes a state of heightened paranoia and anxiety as a direct result of the constant pressure and threats he faced. And Louis Lacy, with the hand gestures, make it seem like he's going to get Jedediah Brown. What are you doing? Don't you know at this point, everything you do will be broadcasted on social media and obviously the news? I'm going to continue to say this. Louis Lacy should have no business with having a gun, being a police officer. He's a small man. He's a bully. He's a potato. He is trash, and he needs to be arrested. He should never, ever, ever be a police officer ever again. It seemed like this situation just only reinvigorated Jedediah Brown's quest for justice here in Dalton. And hopefully we get enough people to see how dangerous Tiffany Henyard is in her circle of supporters. They are dangerous people, and we need to keep an eye on these people and hold them accountable until justice is served. But what do you guys think about this situation? Support Jedediah Brown. His link will be in the description below. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.